There was once a man who walked this earth, traveling near and far to teach a simple message. However, even though his teaching was true and his actions were right, the leaders of the people did not like this man. They sought out ways of tricking this man so they could lock him away where his voice could not be heard and his controversial ideas would plant no seeds. You may know who I am talking about. His name was Jesus. The leaders of the people were determined to prove that Jesus was wrong in his teachings and in his ways. So one day they came to Jesus and said, "Teacher, this woman was caught in the act of adultery. The law commands us to stone such a woman. Now what do you say?" Instead of immediately responding, Jesus bent down and started drawing in the dirt as the people around him continued to push for an answer. Eventually, he stood up, and the people around him stopped and listened as Jesus says, "Let any one of you who is without sin be the first to throw a stone." Slowly, every person dropped their stone and walked away, leaving Jesus and the woman. As Jesus walks to the woman, he looks her in the eye and he says, "Where are they? Has no one condemned you?" As she looks around, she replies, "No one, sir, not one." Then Jesus starts to smile, and he says, "Then neither do I condemn you. Go now and leave your life of sin." Soon after, Jesus spoke to the people and said, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." In the Old Testament, the people of Israel would bring forth sacrifices to atone for the sins they had committed. The criteria was simple: bring only the best to be sacrificed. A frequent example is a lamb that was without a blemish. Jesus came and did the same when he died on the cross. Jesus was a perfect, spotless lamb. He was the only one who could have thrown the first stone, and an unethical person probably would have, but not Jesus. He didn't come to condemn the lawless, but to heal the sick and give direction to the lost. Jesus was the one without sin. He alone had the right to do what the law called for, the execution for sin. But instead he said, "Here's a second chance. Take your life and bring it to me." This was his purpose on earth, to show us that no matter what we do, he is there, willing to forgive us and give us another chance time and time again. He gave us a chance to make our lives better, and he showed us how to find joy and happiness. Jesus is the most ethical and just person to walk the earth. He could have cast a stone, but instead, he gave us a gift of salvation and freedom from bondage. He said, "Follow me, I will show you the light."